Personal Fit. Today we have a CrossFit routine for you, and we're going to do a 21-15, and guys, I do 10, okay? We're going to do a circuit. I know that it's 9 for you true CrossFit people, but I just throw an extra one in there. Trying to generate more of a workout with this. A lot of times, and listen, I'm not saying they're not grueling. A lot of times it's blasting like a superset, like 2 or 3 exercises. We're going to go 5 exercises. So we're going to try to generate a little more of a workout, total body for this routine. A few things you want to grab for this workout, and if you have weights, please use those, and you'll know where to plug those in at, with dumbbells and kettlebells, things of that nature. If you don't have any weights, that shouldn't limit your ability to get a great workout at home or on the road. And for this routine, really a couple gallon jugs will get you to this workout. Okay, so I'm going to say 2 to 4 gallon jugs. I've got 4 off to the side that are handy. We also have an optional bodyweight row. Okay, so I'm going to say you want 1 to 2 chairs. Okay, if you have a difficult time, we're doing a squat thrust and in front raise. Okay, so a squat thrust we'll show you. It's kind of like a half burpee. So you're going to drop down, kick your feet back. Now, I work with some people that dropping down and kicking your feet back is not going to work really well. Okay, so if you have a hard time going to the floor but still want to kind of experiment with these CrossFit workouts, you could use a chair or bench. Okay, so you could drop down, and we'll show that when we get there. Okay, so you could drop down, use a chair, kick your feet back, and then do the front raise with light dumbbells, canned goods, or gallon jugs. Okay, the bodyweight row, and again, this isn't for everybody either. This is just an option. Would require 2 chairs or 2 stools with some type of if you're using stools because they're a little higher, it's kind of nice. You want some type of backrest on there so your broomstick won't roll off the stool. Okay. Make sure that your broomstick or mop, whatever you've got, is sturdy. It's not cracked anywhere. Also, your chairs. Not all chairs work, and that's why I mentioned stools also. Not all stools work. You want to make sure that it's not a rounded back. It makes sense, right? You don't want this rolling off. These chairs have a little lip. Now, they're short, so I'm pretty low, but it would still work, guys. And listen, you can always go through the seat portion of this, if this isn't very strong or there's not a good spot or it's rounded. Okay, so, and again, I will show guys a bent over row with gallon jugs as an alternative to the bodyweight row. So you don't have to do this. It's not for everybody. Okay, so everyone's a different fitness level. Okay, so I'm gonna set this off to the side, and that's really it, guys. So you may want a couple canned goods if the gallon jug is heavy for the front raise. So I'll go over the list real quickly. Maybe 2 canned goods, 2 to 4 gallon jugs, 1 to 2 chairs, depending on the bodyweight row option. And if you go that option, you'll also need some type of mop or broomstick. Okay. Let me throw the routine up there so you can see that. In fact, let me walk through really quick what we're going to do here. We're going to start with a seated twist. Okay. Now, I don't really lift my legs up. I know a lot of people like having the legs in the air. If you lightly touch your heels and focus on that rotational movement, you're gonna take that balance and that weird feeling out of it and really target those obliques. And honestly, that's what we're trying to do with this, right? So I also want to pause at the top. I see a lot of people ballistically going back and forth. There may be some benefit to that, but I think if you pause at the top of this movement, so you come down and drive up, down, up, you can emphasize those muscles much better and be in control so that mind to muscle connection, you can really feel those obliques working. So that's how I recommend you do them. That's how I'll be doing those, all right? Next one is a squat thrust. We talked about that a little bit. Front raise. All right. Our third movement is going to be either a bent over row with gallon jugs, dumbbells. You use a barbell, okay, if you've got that. So a bent over row or a bodyweight row, okay, with broomstick and 2 chairs. Then we're going to do a one-arm snatch, like a one-arm pull, okay. We'll show you that, and we're just going to drive the elbow up. And we go right up over the body. So it's like pull and right up, okay? If you have a hard time with that movement, you could pull and in press. That's fine if this is hard, but we're gonna try to drive up. I'll be doing kind of like the snatch version of that, going right over the head, okay? And then we're gonna do a very compound movement. We're gonna do a squat curl overhead press. Now I know we just did the snatches, okay? Now we're going to curl, and we'll kind of do this underhand, almost like you're holding a kettlebell, like a kettlebell thruster, up, but we're not using the legs on the press. So we'll squat, curl, overhead press. Great movements, guys. So it's only 5 exercises, but a good little workout that's really going to get the whole body. And guys, no push-ups. Is that crazy? So very rarely do we go through like a body weight workout without push-ups. So this one doesn't have any, but you'll still really get, you're going to get some pec involvement with the squat thrust and a lot of shoulder work. Obviously with what we have going on. So let's get this thing started. I'm going to start off on the floor. You really don't need weight for these seated twists either. I guess I'll use a gallon jug just for something. You could use medicine balls, you could use plates, but don't get tied up on heavy weight. Focus more on getting activation in the core. All right, so here we go. I'll grab this. We have 21, which is pretty many here. And listen, if you can't get the number you're on, okay, if you're on your, and the way this works, guys, maybe I didn't explain it. We're going 3 rounds, 21, then 15, and then a lot of times it's 9. I'm just gonna go 10, okay? And what we want to do is we want to hit that goal, though, that rep number, before you move on to the next exercise. So if we're doing 21 and you get 15, rest for a moment, and then we'll get 6 more, okay? Go at your own pace. But obviously intensity it increases as you decrease that rest. So, as you get more and more fit, you're trying to get more and more reps and try to really tackle this, getting more work in a short amount of time. All right, here we go. So we're down, pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Coming up a little bit. 7. 9. 18. Feeling that core. 19. 20. Wow. Okay. Great little warm-up exercise. And 21 reps is pretty high for that. I mean, I'm feeling everything here. So, really focus on those obliques, especially as you feel it right in there. Our next movement, I'll climb up. We're going to do squat thrust front raise. 21 of those. All right. And if the squat thrust is a challenge up, you could do a full burpee and then jump up and do this as well. Okay, so I'm just going to do kind of like a half burpee, so the squat thrust version. All right. So, 21. We're going to drop down, kick our feet back. We're in an up plank. Hinge your feet forward. So try to swing your feet forward, stand up with it, and do a front raise. All right. So a lot of movement with this, a lot of core activation, obviously leg work, and then you're getting a little core to drive up again, and some especially anterior deltoids here. All right. Here we go, guys. Bring those feet forward. I think that was 21. Whew. Set this off to the side. It gets hard going a little bit. Great exercise. Kind of get that whole body. Now, you could do bent over row. Okay. Again, we talked about different options. You could use anything: barbells, dumbbells, gallon jugs. 21, or you can do the body weight option. So I'm gonna lay back here, and we have got 21 of these to get in. If you're gonna do this one, I'd encourage you to put your supports fairly close to where your hands are, just to give a little more support. And I'm going to kind of bridge up here, and we'll get 21. That was 21. Can really feel that working. Great stuff. We set this off to the side. Okay, we now have these one-arm pulls. Okay, so a one-arm snatch, kind of squatting down, drive the elbow up, and then bring the hand over the head. And again, if this is new to you, you could bring it to the shoulder and press up. Okay, so 21, a lot of reps here. We're gonna do one side, then the other side. So we're gonna do one side at a time. I know a lot of times they'll switch them. We're just gonna hammer out one side and then go to the other. All right. So we're here, just watch make sure your sitting height is okay. Here we go. Okay, rest for a moment. That was one side. And we're there, boy, I really feel that working. Okay. And for balance too, you can bring that non-loaded side back. So the arm without weight as you come down. I give you a little better balance here. All right, so here we go. squat, curl, overhead press. Right? Switch those out real quick. All right. Okay. Periodically, you need to change your gallon jugs too, because they'll get a little crease in them. So they start to drip a little bit, throw it away, and recycle it, and get another one. All right, so quick drink here, and let's knock these out. All right. Here we go. Listen, you go outside the body if you wanted to, or you can do a sumo style. With these jugs, they're a little wide. So I'm just gonna step kind of wide to keep you somewhat in the body. And here we go. Okay, shake them out for a minute here, and that was a round of 21. Okay, now we're going 15. Remember, we want to keep rest to a minimum. You want to catch your breath, but don't take too long. Kind of go with your fitness level here, and I'm going to start the 15s right now. Here we go. One, two. That was 15. Time for those squat thrust front raise. All right, 15 of these. pretty aerobic. Now we got bodyweight rows. All right, 15 of these. Remember, you could be doing bent over rows. We showed in the first round. Woo, a little tiring. All right, 15, the one arm snatch. Okay, so pull press. Grab the pink weights. Woo! Here we go. Gotta switch sides here. Here we go. All right. Squat, curl, overhead press. There we go. Now we're on the 10. All right. Quick drink, and we'll knock them out. Oh. All right, seated twist. Whew, here we go. Just 10. Those obliques. 2, 3, 4, 6. Body's tired. Wow. Great stuff. Okay, here we go. Squat thrust for next. And we got 10. Here we go. Set that up plank. 1, 2, Oh. Bodyweight row or bent over rows. I know you're tired. I'm tired. But as you get more fatigued, you know, we're on 10 now instead of 15 or 21. So try to push through it. The reps decrease as the fatigue increases. Here we go. Okay. Last row was pretty quick. 10 snatches here. All right. Here we go. Okay, to the other side. That was 10 of those. Woo! Curl overhead press. Oh yeah, with a squat too. Woo! All right. Here we go. Nice compound exercise here. Doing a little bit of everything. All right, this 10. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'll set those down. That was our CrossFit workout for the day. Pretty good total body workout. Man, simple functional moves. A lot of multi-joint movements. Just hitting the body from different angles. Really enjoyed it. Hope you had a great workout wherever you're at. Thanks for watching. This is Elite Fitness, bringing wellness